Hey everyone, welcome to JB's Budget Collecting in a completely impromptu, random, unplanned Saturday night hangout. If you come in here and you want to be a part of this, come join me. I'm just hanging out. I'm more than a little tipsy. But I thought I was bored. I thought I would see if anybody wanted to hang out. I know 84's got an action going on. I'm sure there's probably other stuff going on YouTube. But if anybody's up on a Saturday night and decides to join me, which so far the answer is no, it's my little viewer thing says 0. Yeah, come hang out. We're just gonna hang out, talk about whatever we decide to, and yeah. Oh, my God, like I do have one potential guest. There's John. John, you want a link? Barrett, you want a link? Let me know. But Mr. George has the link. What's going on, man?
I got a link?
Okay, I can't hear you.
Oh.
Oh.
Hello?
I did hear you then. It was just delayed.
Oh, okay. Haha. Hello, I got a link.
Yeah. So let's just put it this way. This is the last beer JP has in the house. And I started with several. Well, let's put it that way.
Well, I got one more way to put it. You've had so many of these beers that you're now referring to yourself in the third person.
Well, this is true. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's not really the quantity, but up until this one, like I've been drinking Tank 7, which if you never drink at Boulevard's Tank 7, it is the best beer out there as far as I'm concerned. And I do not get paid by Boulevard to advertise. It's my favorite beer, but it's also 8.5%. So
that'll do it.
And let's just say the package of Tank 7 I had not been touched before this evening. So, and then now it's gone. This was a week. So
all right, so I think Chris Barrett has helped us here. We're not going to send him a link. He's out.
What? Barrett.
No, read the comment. Read the comment, and then you'll understand. It's a good call. We're going to leave him out of this one.
Yeah, no, we don't need that angle. No, I'm good. We're good with that. John is toasted, which means you will fit right in, John. I'm sending you the link.
Boom.
So that's just all there is to it. Because yeah, pretty much. I was laughing at John and TJ, and I was giving John a hard time earlier. So because everybody was giving him a hard time about needing a haircut, and I told him, Link sent John that he needed to just embrace the bald. Just do it. He's a 42. He's older, slightly older than me. He's 42 years old. Just embrace the bald. It's time. Just do it. You're there.
Dude, hey, like I've got some good angles and some bad angles for my hair. And
I will say the good angles disappeared when I was about 23.
Yeah.
So yeah. And actually I need a haircut. Like this is too long on the side.
Yeah.
I need to shave it again. I've just been lazy because I'm at home all the time. He says he's not there yet. Just embrace, John. Shave it, beard, you look great. I'm telling you.
Well, my wife hit me up with the clippers around the sides.
Yeah.
And this is something she had never done before. This is just because of our current climate. You can't get your haircut. I was looking homeless, so she had to try something. And I was fully committed that if I got a bald spot that I didn't already have from the clippers, I was just going to shave it all.
Yeah.
But
I will say going bald does save you a shit ton of money because I haven't paid for a haircut in 15 years. So,
hey, I used to shave my head like when I was in my early 20s. Like, yeah, I was just always like bald. Like I enjoy
honestly,
that look.
Like before all this started, I tried to clip just shave it like every couple of weeks just to keep it from looking silly. But yeah. I've been kind of lazy.
It's all good. You've probably been in the house more than you needed, more than usual. So
I will say, like, the weird thing about like being trapped at home for work is that I feel like I've actually gotten less like stuff around the house done than I would have if I was going to work. Even though I'm here all the time. Does anybody else feel that way? It's like I get less stuff done here, even though I'm here all the time.
I mean, I heard Kavi say this at one point. You know, he said that he just felt that because he works from home now, he feels like he's always at work.
Yeah.
And it can be exhausting in a different way. So
it's like I literally get up and I take the dog for a walk and make my breakfast, and I come in here and I turn on the computer and log into work, and I sit in here and do work stuff, and then I'll take the dog out a couple times during the day. But when I get done, I feel like I've worked like around the house all day, even though really I've been doing other work, so I don't feel like doing house stuff. It's just kind of weird. But so yeah, anyone? Let's see. We got Joe in here. We got Gorilla Todd. What's going on, man? This is for anyone that's coming in late. Hey, Daymares. I don't think I shouted out Daymares yet. This is completely random, unruly. What's going on, my friend? Let's just say I've been drinking this since about 6 o'clock. Cheers, my friend. And I just felt like I was bored. I was watching 84's auction, but I wasn't going to spend any money because I have some money to spend right now. But Batman Adventures 12 will be mine in the very near future.
Hell yeah.
And so if anybody notices somebody that's selling one or sees a deal on one.
So hey, what's your criteria? What are we trying to get?
I'm like looking at current prices, I'm going to shoot for a 9.4 if I can get the right deal.
I saw a 9.6 recently.
I would go for a 9.6, but it would have to be a pretty good deal. It would have to be a big deal.
The big deal on it is there's a very obvious pressable defect in the book.
Well, I mean, like price-wise, I would need a deal because
we'll talk after the chat. I'll send you the link, but there's a really clear defect.
Yeah.
In the book where it's no longer a 9.6, it's a 9.8. So.
Oh well, yeah. I would love to have like a 9.8, but I somehow doubt I can afford the 9.6 is the problem. I need to see 9.4 with a pressable defect.
Yeah.
So, because there's about $150 to $200 difference in the 9.4 and the 9.6.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, but yeah. So yeah, I've just been drinking and I was bored. I was watching 84's auction. Like I said, I'm saving my money I've saved up actually, and I'm about ready to go pull the trigger on a Batman Adventures 12 if I find the right price. And yeah, I'm sitting here bored and hanging out, and I was like, I just want to go live. And George was kind enough to say, like, I'll go live. So
well, I had I was doing like a Zoom hangout with some of my like local friends that were just still trying to distance, and that ended, and I know I missed a lot of YouTube stuff today. So this is like my first like chance of like hanging out with the comic book people today. So
I didn't really like this morning and this afternoon I was busy and stuff, and I didn't do any YouTube stuff basically until 84 went live with this auction. Then I jumped over to TJ was on Rod's channel for a while. They did their coast to coast, and they basically TJ just showed slabs for an hour and a half, and it was freaking fire, dude.
Did he get to the 2000 yet?
No, he's 5.
Oh,
5 away. And so it was TJ, John, and Rod, and they were just hanging out. And then White Whale joined them for a little bit right at the end, and it was just fun. And then I went back to the 84 auction, but I'm like, I'm not spending any money. I'm gonna go live. So there you go. And John, why are you not in here yet? Like I sent you the link.
Bag of Sevens. My friends are. They didn't actually come over. It was a digital hangout, kind of like
a digital hangout. There you go.
Yeah.
So, and thankfully, so the reason I can afford Batman Adventures 12 is thankfully, my my folks came down today. So
You
it's this
shook your
long,
dad down for some money,
convoluted thing.
huh?
But anyway, I now have a lawnmower that works because my dad. It was actually my old lawnmower that we could never figure out what was wrong with it. And so I'd gotten a new one and the engine blew up not a new one, but a new one to me that I'd used for like the last 3 or 4 years that the engine had blown up in. Well, Dad went back, still had that old one that he was going to work on, but he never did. And he finally figured out what was wrong with it. And now I have a lawnmower again, so I did not have to buy a new lawnmower.
Nice.
So they brought me a lawnmower. So my lawn that had not been mowed in like 3 weeks, which anyone has any idea how long, like I was going to need a brush hog soon to mow it. And like, so I have a freshly mowed lawn, which I am very happy about.
John, you can do both.
Dude, we don't care. Just keep the camera above the waist. We're good. Camera stays above the waist. We're good. We don't care. If anybody didn't see that comment.
All right, so JP, what have we picked up any books in the last couple weeks? Anything new?
I haven't really bought any books in like 2 weeks or like in May. I was going to open this tomorrow, and if he hopped in, I was thinking about opening it tonight. If you guys have not been watching, Superpower Review, Karate Kevin on Instagram has been selling like some of his drawings and stuff. So I could open this. I told him I was going to open it tomorrow night on my Sunday show. But I could open it and then just show it tomorrow night.
To be fair, how often does he actually join us for the Sunday show?
He hops inconsistently. Sometimes he does. But I told him I was going to do it then. So.
All right, let's keep our word.
Yeah, I mean, I can.
If you really can't, if you can't wait to see what he got, check out JP on Instagram or check out Karate Kevin on Instagram,
and you'll see what I claimed because I claimed it in the Instagram.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I claimed a sketch cover. This is bigger than a sketch cover, and he made a statement about the fact that he was including something else.
Yeah. Wait until tomorrow. If he did some general,
probably wait. I don't know what he included, but like, hey, Kachun, what's going on? If you and Delphia want to hop on, I'm throwing this out to everyone. This link is. I'm not putting it in the chat because we know what happened when Kavi did a late night. Just put the link in the chat. Anybody can click on it.
Hey, highlight Gorilla Todd for me, will you?
What did he say? Coming to the lawnmowers.
Truer words were never spoken.
But they're not necessarily more necessary than lawnmowers. There comes a point you need a lawnmower.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Trust me, I would much rather have a comic.
All right. Well, hey, you caught me at a drunken moment. I was gonna do like a quarantine haul video tomorrow.
Yeah.
I could do a preview of 2 of the books that I got.
Oh, do a preview.
All right. So this first one is something that was pointed out to me by I gotta get his name because it's important.
That must be nice. Gorilla Todd.
Well, it's not that.
Goats are better than lawnmowers. Oh my goodness.
All right, so it's this guy that was watching the original Art Hour with me and Kavi earlier this week. He goes by Into Oblivion on Instagram. He pointed out an X-Men Red #3 that I absolutely had to have in my collection. And it's such a weird cover for an X-Men Red #3, but we have an In-Huck Lee Venom versus
Venom versus
Scarlet
Spider-Man. Yeah. Hang on, let me make you big. Oh, and you did get the Virgin one, yes.
Yeah, I got the Virgin one. Yeah, I couldn't stand to have the trade dress on there because of the characters that are
because it says X-Men.
Yeah. So and the crazy thing about it, here's the back, it's X-Men Red #3.
So random.
Well, the even more random thing to me is like I understand the reason for it. It was a Venom 30th anniversary where like pretty much every book had a Venom variant. But why they decided to go with my boy Scarlet Spider as his adversary on the cover made me,
that's so weird, but awesome.
yeah, I'm super happy with it. But yeah, so I got this one.
Now, to be fair, like that was one of the people that Scarlet early on, like when they first brought him in, that was one of the people Scarlet Spider fought.
Oh yeah, it's right up here.
Yeah, like that was it. Basically, the first villain he went up against, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then that same person that I bought that from had another book in their, like on their catalog that they were selling, and I it's one that I've been wanting for a while. I went ahead and got it.
Oh, you got the Unmasked. Nice.
I got the Unmasked.
Oh, I debated on it, but I didn't want to spend the money on the Unmasked. I do have the masked version. Where's it at? See, I have the masked and the trade dress, so yeah. I know you have the version.
Yeah.
Let's see, it's in here somewhere.
No, but I got it for less than market value, which is what you're looking for.
Yeah.
And that one I wouldn't have minded. The trade dress was actually kind of cool on that.
The trade dress is not bad. So.
Yeah. But yeah, so
sweet.
So yeah, that was 2 books of my 6-book haul that I will be doing a video on tomorrow.
Nice. So we will be eagerly awaiting the other 4 books.
It'll be like a 5-minute video.
Well, let's see. I could show something else. I was originally going to wait to show. You've seen this. I was originally going to wait to show it like wider till I was on Original Art Hour with Kavi.
Oh, do that. Yeah.
Should I show it or should I wait till I'm on the show? It'll be like a month plus before I'm on there because I'm waiting for a couple other things to come in.
Yeah, let's just do it.
Just do it?
You save something else for the Original Art Hour that you won't show on your channel.
Okay. Well, I have a couple other things I probably won't show.
Yeah.
That people haven't seen. Not many, because I don't have that many pieces. But okay, hang on. Let me take it out of the box where I got it stored. I got a frame coming for it, but I have not. Barrett says show it. Okay, hang on. Let me go big. Let me just minimize you to the side. All right. So the artist on this is actually. Let me show the other piece first, real quick. Just so you guys can get so
hey C Woodard, what's up, man?
Hey C Wood. C Wood, just for your knowledge, if you want the link and you want to join us, we're just hanging out and being silly and random. So
hot tag right here, baby.
Hot tags are available for anyone who wants them.
Boy.
So this artist I got was one of the first PlanetCon 2019 was one of the first times I ever got any sketch. Was the first time I ever got any sketch art done. And this artist, Lorenzo Lizana, did this Wonder Woman for me, at PlanetCon. So I had been looking here recently because Kavi's Original Art Hour is a menace for me because every time he does one, I go and look for original art, and I don't have money for original art. Just started a bowl of cereal. You can eat cereal. We're drinking beer. It's all the same.
It's all the same.
So I don't know if I have Seawood's email though. I have to think about that. So anyway, Lorenzo, I follow him on Instagram now because I got his sketch cover. And I've been looking for to commission something, because so many artists right now are asking for commissions because of the shutdown and everything else. There's a lot of that going on right now. There's lots of places you can search for Joe. I'm not the best to tell you. I would reach out to Kavi. He'll give you lots of options.
Hey, for real. You can find plenty on eBay.
Yeah.
And then if you have a character or an artist that you prefer, type original art page and then the character or the artist that you're looking for into Google, and you'll get some good search results. It's
you will get some good search.
So, but the good, it depends on your definition of good. Like JP was saying, sometimes good means you're sitting there looking at a $5,000 page that you feel like you need in your collection now, and you don't have $5,000. But if you have $5,000, do it.
Yeah. So anyway, I saw, like, I've been thinking about what I wanted to do for a commission and who I was going to get one from, and I saw him post a homage to X-Men 268. Is it 268? I can't remember now. The one with Captain America, Wolverine, and Black Widow that Jim Lee did with the New Warriors. Well, then I was searching his timeline, and I seen he had another homage to that same cover. So I hit him up that he just penciled, and he was like, "Yeah, and I'll ink it for you." And he sent it to me, and so let me go bigger again.
Yeah. Hey, go full screen on this one. Just eliminate me completely.
And so this is the homage that cover.
Oh,
Batgirl, Nightwing, and Batman.
I still think Nightwing and Batgirl should have traded places, but it's still very good.
You might prefer Nightwing's butt, but I prefer Batgirl's butt. Just for the record.
I mean, to each their own.
Yeah. So yeah, I wasn't going to show this till I was on Original Art Hour, but here you guys go. The few of you that joined me for this late night stream get to see it beforehand. And, you know, Lorenzo, he's worked in the industry for a while, but he's mostly done some indie stuff and some minor stuff. He's not like a big artist by any stretch. And Chris Barrett says he prefers Catwoman's butt, but there you go. But yeah, so I have a frame coming for it. I have that like temporary because there's no like framing places open. But so yeah, that came in this week. Or when did that come in? Last week? I forget. I think it's been 2 weeks now.
But that's really where you can find some of your best art pieces. I mean, if you're not working with like an unlimited budget, there's artists that are not like worldwide recognized that are hungry and they have talent, and there's a lot more people with talent that are not like currently employed, you know. And so yeah, that is a fantastic
I am so happy with that. And like I ended up spending maybe a little more than I wanted to, but like I am super happy. Like I'm glad I spent the money to get it. And I spent for 3 characters, I spent way less than you would with somebody that's known in any way, shape, or form.
Just remember, you got like a whole month before you go on there. I could volunteer my services to color that sucker in for you.
No. I do have like some of my sketch covers. There's a couple of my sketch covers I would be tempted to have somebody color them in, but I probably won't. But yeah, it's like
not by me. Let's just
not by George. Now I have seen your wife's art, and I might be more inclined to let her do something. But yeah.
Dude, I keep like thinking about that. Like I need to put her down and like not put her down, but I mean like get her into like doing like a sketch for me, because her art she's got some skill.
She did one for Kenny, right? And it was it, I forget now what the character was. I remember it was Fire, but I can't remember the character.
I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna have to do that really awesome thing where we hold our phone up to the screen.
You know, that's awesome. For my mediocre art, I charge a lot for 3 characters. There you go. Brett Hess, I didn't even see you come in here. What's going on, man? Do I have Seawood's email? I could just send you a message. I can't remember.
All right, I'm digging.
I don't think I have your email, Seawood. If you want to join us, just hit me up on Instagram and I will check. I can't believe John is like flaking on us because he chose the shower.
Like we were going to be able to smell them through the screen.
Yeah, whatever.
Lame.
So disappointed in you, John. I don't think you're even in here watching anymore, but I'm telling you. Okay, Cyril's 8. I'll hit you on IG. Awesome.
Damn it! I'm looking for this sketch.
Was it Penguin? No,
It was Penguin.
It was Penguin. Okay, that's what I remember, but I couldn't remember for sure. I charge 3 figures for 3 figures. You should, like, literally. Okay, so if you guys have not been looking at, like, and again, I'll show this tomorrow because I told him that's when I would open it. Super Kevin, hey, his art is pretty good. Like, and he, you know what he charged me for that sketch cover? Like $10 plus shipping. That's what he was asking. I was like, dude, give me that. I was like, I felt bad. I almost paid him more just because.
No, there's definitely.
And Shoot is mocking you, John, as he should.
No, Karate Kevin definitely hooked you up good though. Like his prices were pretty good.
His prices were ridiculous. Like, well, I paid. I don't know, like, because it was right at the beginning, and Kenny was like all weirded out by like charging people for his stuff. Oh, it's in the slab. It's on my DGC slab. What the heck?
Yeah.
Let me pull that.
Woodard's got a DGC as well.
Does C Wood have a DGC slab? I did not know that.
Yeah, he does.
Nice. The best in the business for your original art. There it is. See, I thought I had it. Let me send C Wood the link. Then I'll dig out my DGC slab. That's not right. Sure how well I type at this point in the evening, but I think it's right. If not, some person that's got an email really close to his will get the link. So, on its way, he would. On its way. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh. So, yeah, here's my 84 sketch cover for those who had never seen it. Yeah, you know what he charged me for this? Because he put it up on one of his auctions when he was doing a buy it now. It was $10. Like that was right at the beginning. I think I'm actually the first person to get a Comic Head 84 sketch cover. So
you might have been, and,
yeah,
and he forgot to sign it for you too.
Yeah, because he forgot to sign it before he sent it, so we had to get it signed at C2E2. There she would. Hey, oh, hang on, let's go big. There we go.
I'm switching from milk to beer if you guys don't mind.
Oh, no, I mind. I mind completely that you're doing.
Yeah, no beer here, sir. This is the sober hour.
You're not allowed to be on this show unless you're drinking something with alcohol in it.
Yeah, that's what I figured. So, cheers.
Cheers. So, what's going on, man?
Just got home from work. Actually been just doing more reading than being able to collect anything. But I saw you guys showing off art, and I don't know why I've never shown these pieces of art before. I got them for Christmas actually, and I've been trying to figure out what to do with them for months.
Oh,
so
well,
let's see. There's a card. It says it's from Jonathan Grimm. So Jonathan Grimm art, and it's let's see here. It's jonathangrimart.com. That's 2 M's. Or you could go to his Etsy shop, Jonathan Grimm Art, and Facebook and Instagram, all the same. And of course, the camera doesn't feel like focusing today. There it goes. So there's the information. If you kind of like what you see here, I guess that would be like. So, of course, been on this big Turtles kick over the last year. So my brother got me these for Christmas.
Oh, nice.
And I thought they were prints at first, but he's like, no, that's the actual art, dummy. So there's Mikey. So I just got to figure out a place to hang these in my home. I probably actually will start putting them downstairs because I'm running out of room on the walls in here. Of course, there's Raph looking awesome, so that one's really nice.
I love it when they do all black and white and then red mask.
Yeah.
Like,
of course, you got Casey's mask hanging out back there. Then, of course, you got to have Leonardo.
Those are cool.
Yeah, these are really, like I said, I'm trying to figure out where to put them. Obviously, I want to put them all together. Kind of like, I got the group back there. I may as well put one in my living room, I guess. So, and of course, Donatello. But yeah, I just realized like I hadn't shown these on anything yet. And I was just like, these are really awesome. And I don't know why. And then
now,
my
what was the
brother,
artist on that?
Jonathan Grimm.
Jonathan Grimm.
And
cool.
actually, I guess he liked them so much he made stickers. Because my brother's like, yeah, have the stickers too. So like, I have stickers of the art, so that's like definitely a first for me.
Oh,
so I thought that was a really cool extra touch. So not only do you get the sketch, you get a sticker. You can do whatever you want with. So yeah, I thought that was really nice.
Oh, we got another guest coming in here, Mr. Dave Ayers. What's going on, man?
How's it going?
Good.
Dave Ayers, what's up, man?
I have a question, Dave Ayers. Like, obviously, I have seen you on our D&D chat, but is this the first time you've been live on YouTube?
Yes, it is.
Oh, wow.
It's the first appearance right here for
This
Dave
is my
Ayers.
first appearance on YouTube, period.
Awesome. I am so happy you decided to join us tonight and hang out.
Yeah.
Okay, so George is sharing his screen with me. We talked about his wife doing a penguin sketch for Kenny. This is that sketch.
Oh, wow.
That thing is badass, George.
Yeah, dude.
She crushed that, dude. That is awesome.
I was very proud of her when I saw her when I saw the finished product, and it had been a minute since she'd drawn something, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, she crushed that. That is so good. That is awesome. All right, so. I don't know. I'm just showing random shit. What do we want to show next? Anybody got anything to show?
Dave Ayers, what do you got, man?
Yeah, Dave Ayers, you got something good?
So every once in a while I get asked what the hell my icon is.
Oh, yeah.
It is a giant ass piggy bank.
Oh, okay. Where did you even find that piggy bank? I have to know.
Don't know, but I collect a few weird crap like this. Just I don't know why, but just odd stuff like that I pick up sometimes.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing original art pages behind you.
I was going to say, are those pages behind you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Nice. Yeah. So, are you a big original art guy?
I've got some. Yeah. Give me just a second.
Well, you don't necessarily have to show much of it, but yeah,
they're
cool.
They're just right there. So
yeah, let's get it.
Get you on NYC show. Get you on the original art hour, man.
As soon as you logged on, I'm like, yeah, look at that background. Nice stuff back there.
The sad thing is, I've been playing D&D with him for like several weeks, and it had not registered. That goes in the background. So that tells you how observant I am.
Right.
Joe wants to know if you painted the piggy bank.
No, it came that way.
It came that way. Awesome.
Yeah. It looks like it's from about the 40s. That's when they made most of that chalkware stuff. Was in the 40s to 60s.
Yeah.
I've got some like golden roosters and some pink fish and just other weird chalkware stuff.
Nice.
I have no clue why. I just
hey, whatever you like, man. Oh yeah, you got like a whole portfolio here. Hang on,
first appearance, Dave Ayers.
Dave Ayers' first appearance.
That's the
Sweet Hulk doing the
limb page. Not used to the.
No, you're good.
Limb page from Avengers Assemble 3.
And
then here's one of Brent Peoples from it's not Superman, New Superman.
New Superman. Okay.
Then
wow. Dude,
I
yeah,
forgot
you need to be
who
on,
this was, but it was a.
man, and be on original art hour. Good God.
I basically bought that one because it was cheap, and I forgot who inked it. There was somebody that inked it that I wanted it just because they inked it. I can't remember off the top of my head. This was some. What is this? Freddie Williams the third.
Oh, nice.
Second,
Williams.
second.
Pretty,
It's some unpublished Gen 13 stuff he did.
Nice.
Cool.
And that's what one of the pictures, that one right there, is.
Oh, nice.
There's another one. And
I think it would have been even more rare if it had been the third.
And there's another one he did. It's pretty sweet. And then some Valiant stuff, of course. Some more Valiant stuff.
Yeah. Now for anyone who does not know or follow Dave Maris on Instagram, because it is Dave Maris on Instagram as well as on YouTube.
More Valiant.
He is a
more Valiant
guy. Huge.
Some more Valiant.
Yeah, he just flipping through these awesome pages like, oh yeah, this one.
Some more Valiant. These are some I picked up recently because they were really cheap.
Yeah.
It is some I forgot what Transformers Destiny Alliance.
Huh.
But since they were only like $30 a page,
yeah,
I picked up four.
Dude, that's a steal.
Picked up 4 pages of them.
Oh wow!
Picked up everything they had.
Wow. Gavi's original art hour, man. You need to hit him up.
That's a very impressive collection.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is sweet. So but if anybody's not following Dave Maris on Instagram, he is a big Valiant guy. You should definitely follow him, check him out. So I'm trying to think if there's like the only other person that's close to you, like Valiant wise, would be White Whale. I can think of like everyone else. Like I feel like you two are like the big Valiant guys in the community.
Well, there's some I follow that are bigger than me, but
interact with us, I guess.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, they're very specialized. But I think I have, out of the original VH1, which is what they call the original Valiant run, I have everything except some of the stuff before they started doing the hero stuff. So they made some Nintendo books.
Oh, okay.
I don't have all of them. And they made some advertising books, and I don't have all of them. But all the hero stuff, including the gold labels and the signed stuff, and because they made some that was, yeah. I've got the gold label Turok. I've got the VVSS, which is the one that they signed from the factory. Yeah, good.
That's cool, man. So, see, I did not expect this to turn into an original art display. Hey, whatever works.
Hey, man.
Like I said, it was random, so it's whatever.
It's a cool thing to start getting into. I mean, and there are deals out there to be had.
I don't think I've paid over about $200 for
Dave Maris.
about anything.
He does not have a YouTube. He has a YouTube channel, but he doesn't post videos.
Yeah, I haven't.
So you could sub him. Let me see if I can get to it. His IG link. Yeah, I'm not know that I'm smart enough to do that at the moment.
I got this.
Oh,
I'll make it my mission.
He's not drunk time apparently. But it is like the name you see at the bottom here is his IG handle. So it is the same on both places.
Yeah.
So he's pretty easy to find. And that monkey you saw a while ago is his image on IG as well as it is on YouTube. So
yeah. I just thought it was kind of funny and just rolled with it.
So what is your So somebody asked you about Valiant being great stories back in the day. What is your favorite Valiant title?
I really, really like the Rye stuff.
The Rye stuff,
however you want to pronounce it. Back in the day, that's really what got me into collecting.
Nice.
So I got to meet Seawood at C2E2.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and so just so y'all know, I gave him a DGC slab, and he may have been wondering why. It's because I was hoping he'd leave me in his will with his sketchbook that he's been bringing to the conventions with him.
That is awesome.
No, I still can't thank you enough for this. I mean, I've never met Carl Kessel, and I have over 1,000 signed books, and obviously not one of them until this one was signed by Carl Kessel. So big thank you for this.
That is awesome.
This is actually kind of bucket list for me. I don't even know if you knew that when you gave it to me, but
Well, I knew you were a big Superboy fan, and for Connor Kent Superboy.
Oh yeah,
and there's
boy.
not a ton of them out there, and I appreciated it when I noticed you were also a fan of that, and you also like Tim Drake Robin, like
absolutely.
you and me were like eye to eye on some things, so I had to take care of you on that.
One day we're gonna have to like co-read that Jeff Johns Teen Titans run. I think that's one of my all-time favorites, just with those two characters and Cassie Wonder Girl in there.
I love what Jeff Johns did with Superboy Prime too, like making him such a huge character, and yeah,
Jeff Johns is like had some amazing runs. It's just crazy, like how good he is at times.
Like reading his Flash run was amazing, and yeah, just Green Lantern is an obvious.
Well, obviously, the Green Lantern is what everyone thinks of, but he's had some other really, really good stuff. So
yeah. I want to read his JSA stuff. I never got into the JSA, but I heard that's what put him on the map, basically.
Really? I don't think I've read any JSA.
Yeah, because I pretty much hopped on John's with Teen Titans, but it was so rewarding to like read Teen Titans going into Infinite Crisis and then going into 52, because he basically writes all of that and then going into where they brought back Al Jordan.
Yeah. And that to me is such an accomplishment, because DC buried Hal Jordan into such a hole in the early to mid 90s with Central City getting blown up and Parallax, and to resurrect him out of that and make it like he wasn't a prick anymore, and it was like a redemption story. That was really good.
I always said I think one of my all-time favorite comic panels, and unfortunately I have it with me this second, but it's where Hal comes back and the first thing he does is he just punches Batman right in his stupid face for like doubting him, and you see Guy Gardner in the background. He's just cheering and hooting and hollering because he remembers the time Batman punched him out in one punch, and he's just like, "Yeah, Batman, one punch, take that."
Hell yeah!
So,
and we hold on. This is important. We were all talking here, but I do not want anyone to think that I missed Daymare's taking a big pull out of that giant bottle he had over there. I saw that and I appreciated it wholeheartedly.
Yeah, he even put it on video.
So far, he's taken a pull out of the bottle in original art.
But he was taking this big bottle.
There wasn't a whole lot in it
anymore.
It's about gone.
The question really is, how much was in it when you started this evening?
Not much. I didn't start until you said that you had to be drinking to get on the show.
So he quick, like, oh shit, I gotta find my pants, I gotta find my webcam, and I gotta get my bottle. Like,
yeah.
I will say that, like, of all the people I've met in the community, Seawood was one of the most fun, like, ways to meet someone, because, like, everyone else, like, I've sent messages to and, like, we'll meet over here, or whatever. Like, I'm literally standing in line to get an autograph from Jenny Frison, and I hear this voice behind me, and I'm like, I know that voice. And I turn around and Seawood, and he's, like, literally in line behind me.
I feel like that's how I meet like everybody at these cons. Like I met Bub's Comics at Cincinnati Comic Expo, and the reason we met is we're in line for Mike Zeck, and I recognized his voice, I think, because he didn't show his face at the time, but I hear him talk. I'm like, is that Bub? And he's like 6'5", and I'm just like looking up. And I'm like, yeah, he's a tall dude. You wouldn't guess it until you meet him, but I'm like, oh my god, it's Bub. So yeah, it was like, I think you were the same way. And then Bear Island, I met the year before twice, He wasn't really doing a lot of videos at the time, so I didn't recognize him or really know him. But the second time I met him, he's like, "Hi, I'm Bear Island." I'm like, "Oh, nice, man. I'm Carl." I was like, "Yeah, I know. We met yesterday." I'm like, "Ah, crap." But that was the Stephanie Hans line where he got his poison ivy, and I thought it was a print until I got home and watched this video, and he's talking about this original piece of art. I'm like, that was an original piece of art? Holy crap!
Yeah. See, I'm with Barrett. I would have guessed like Bub was like under 6 foot, just based
Me
on
too.
and everything.
Yeah, like him and Midwest Comic Man Paul are deceivingly tall because Paul, he used to be on the Comic Corps. He's on Golden Guys mainly now, but he has like this like angled down camera angle, so he looks kind of short. But same thing, he's taller than me in person. I was just like, really? Wow. He's like the tallest guy in our group at the 2019 C2E2.
Dang, no, I would not have guessed Paul was that tall either. That's crazy. Like Bueller, like you see on the camera, you're like, that's
yeah,
a
you can see that one, yeah.
Yeah, you're like, you see Bueller on camera, you're like, that guy's a giant. Like Bub or Paul, I would not have got that.
And then when I met Drew just goes, you know, you're exactly the size and shape I expected. I'm like, okay, thanks. Likewise.
JP was taller than I thought he would be.
The same. I agree with that, yeah.
I went and hung out with them last year at Planet Comic-Con and with JP and Burke Nasty, and both of them were like 6'2", and I was like, fuck. Like I can't hang out with these assholes now. This is stupid.
Oh wow! Damn, Joe. Poor Barrett.
Hey, Chris Barrett is only 5'8" when he's laying on his back. Yo, don't get it twisted.
Oh shit!
Defense I've ever heard.
I would like to apologize to the internet for that last one.
You know, it's on my channel. Nobody watches this anyway. So there you go.
Some more covers if we're still showing art.
Yeah.
Like here's my the Journos did this one for the OMG Chris Memorial auction.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, this is the piece of art he turned up, and it's so good. Like it's ridiculous. I had no idea he had this kind of talent. And really I opened it up. I saw it on his camera, obviously, but I was just so blown away seeing it in person that I was so happy I won this book. And then,
that's awesome.
Speaking of Drew Manchu, he gifted me this one. Apparently, while I was at work, this wrestler was released today. I'm so heartbroken about it, but it's a nice, like, quick sketch of Drew Gulak that he bought for me as a gift at a con. So, yeah, probably the only sketch of Drew Gulak you'll ever see. Oh, I forgot I had this one in the stack. It's a Jim Starlin quick head sketch of Darkseid.
Nice.
So probably need to hang that at some point. I can't remember the artist name on this, but Cameron Figures got a sketch at Baltimore, and I was like, we were just hanging around Artist Alley. I'm like, yeah, I'll take a Daredevil. So it is like cool two-sided Daredevil for me.
Hey, see, you need to go on Copy Show too, man.
I know, this is just the stuff I need to hang up. Here's a Joe Staton Green Lantern.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
So I got this. Yeah, that one's from C2E2 2019. Just a nice, sweet old man. If you ever see him, if we ever get a chance to go to cons again, which I'm sure we will, Joe Staton,
we'll go back.
He's a really nice guy. Him and his wife are so sweet to talk to, and they're well reserved and quiet, but they're definitely worth your time, especially if you like the older Green Lantern stuff. And I don't know why someone was selling this at an auction, but Sin Potter, community member. I bought this off of somebody at an auction. Not a huge Morbius guy, but I think this is the coolest sketch I've ever seen this guy do.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah. So that's what was just hanging out up here. So I figured
that's what he has laying around.
Yeah, no, literally, it's like in my little storage nook up there.
Yeah, you need to go on the original art hour too, man. I know he's still looking for guests. So
yeah.
Oh,
we could do a whole show on the book, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
I love that book, man.
That book is awesome, man. Everything you've shown in that is just fire.
Yeah, it's my baby. That's the only thing in my will, probably. It's like, this thing is going in the grave with me.
Like,
I was going to get like a Mylar bag big enough for a sketchbook. So it's protected.
she was buried with that sketchbook. Oh, goodness. So what else you guys been up to, man? Anybody been buying anything? Or I saw you specifically, Daymare, put a thing on Instagram like, I will not be buying any more books.
Yeah.
I've been buying
Yeah.
too many.
Yeah.
Wait, your goal was a month without buying anything? Is that right?
Well, I didn't give it a time limit.
Oh, there was no. Okay, I was thinking it was time limit.
I'm not going to box myself in like that.
He was committing to not buying
I
anything
did
for
bid
the
on
rest
some
of
stuff
that night.
today, but
You bought something today?
no, I bid on some stuff. I didn't get it.
Wait,
I
you
thought,
made
well,
that
if it goes
post
for this
yesterday?
cheap, I'll break my.
You made the
What'd you
post yesterday that you weren't buying anything, right?
Yes, but then
And you bid on
there was
something
some stuff really cheap that I bid on, and it went way above that. So
today. Okay.
I didn't get it. So
I've done
Hey,
that.
you
I
can
thought
you can
if it was for this, I'll break my. I'm not buying for a while.
you can swear off of buying stuff, but there's a point where like if there's an auction and something's at a certain price, you have to bid. Like
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then
Now, I've kind of
That's
just
pretty
used
much
this
what
time to
happened.
like start to get organized a little bit. Like I'm doing the letter Q so far,
Oh,
so
nice.
I'm getting there. It took me forever to get through Batman, and I think the letter H for some reason because I had like Hulk, Hawkeye, and Harley.
Oh yeah.
But yes, S. It's going to take like a week to get through the letter S.
I was gonna say S is a
Spider-Man,
Yeah.
Superman, Superboy, Supergirl. I see a Star Trek, Spawn. Like I got 2 stacks of just that, and like if I get past that, then I just got to worry about X-Men, and then I'll be organized again.
What was it I bid on? I don't even remember now. I'll have to go and look.
That's not good.
Well,
I can't remember what
I
you
bid
did
it to about 100, and it went for about 250.
Oh
So
yeah.
you know, it was one of those. If I can get it for this price, I'll resell it type of a deal.
Yeah.
But it had like 5 minutes left, and I'd been watching it for a while since it had been listed.
Yeah, it's amazing that, you know,
I got a few things like that I'm still watching. That
like
if
I
they go
watch
for
stuff and like there's lots of times I think, okay, this is gonna explode in the last minute because it's way underpriced. And it doesn't. And there's other things I'm like, wow, that's way underpriced, and then it just blows up and it's like, yeah, no, it went for what you think.
yeah,
It's weird, like things that you think maybe are really gonna be like not unnoticed or undervalued, like still end up blowing up, and things that you're like, that's for sure gonna blow up in the last 30 seconds, and it doesn't. And it's like, really? Like, you just never know what people are watching sometimes. I think a lot of it also has to do with the timing of when it's ending. Like, if it's ending on a Saturday or Sunday night, then yeah, it's going to explode.
but
Well,
I
I
don't
had-
really have a local comic book shop. I mean, the closest one I've got is about 45 minutes away.
Me too.
And so whenever Midtown was running their $1 sale, I bought, you know, like 150 comics from there. And then another place was running a $1 sale, so I bought like 150 from there. And then somewhere else was running like a $1 sale, so I bought, you know, like 150 from there.
I don't know. Whatever it takes.
I'm kind of just saving my money up for the next month, I think, because I usually have like 2 half-price books, my local shop, and probably 2 antique shops and another local shop. I try to hit like at least once a month. So that's 6 spots that have all been shut down for like the last 2.5, 3 months. So they're all getting ready to open back up in the next like 2 weeks. So I'm probably gonna like go broke just hitting up some of these shops. So we'll see if they all
Well, and they'll
reopen.
probably also be wanting money,
Exactly.
you know,
Yeah.
so they'll probably be
Well,
running deals and
you know,
stuff. That's
my shop's been running like Facebook and YouTube auction or sales like a couple times, 2 to 3 times a week at least. But they do like half of them. Most of them they do like during the day when I'm working. It's like I can't like watch those. I end up watching afterward, and a couple things I maybe pick up, but I haven't picked up much from them. But They've been selling a bunch of stuff doing that, but they do it during the day, and it's like, dang it. Chris Barrett's shop reopens Wednesday. I know, like, yeah, my shop is actually, they were open, like last week sometime, they opened back up to customers. I think they're limiting how many can come in at a time, but I don't think they really ever go over that hardly anyway, so.
Yeah, that one that's 45 minutes away from me, they're open 3 days a week for about 6 hours a day.
Yeah.
And doing the same thing.
Yeah, my store started doing like appointments to shop. Like they just basically, they're starting tomorrow to reopen, and I guess they're doing like 4 people an hour. But I mean, it is a pretty like close quarter shop, so I get why they're doing that.
Yeah. No, my LCS reopens on Monday. That's when the stay-at-home order goes away in Minnesota. So,
Yeah.
hey, here's original art right here. Look at this Nightwing sketch. I got.
Mike,
that's your Mike Perkins?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
If you want to see George's original art, go watch Comic Book NYC. He was on Original Art Hour just this last week. What was that, Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yeah. So go back to Comic Book NYC's channel, and yeah. John, we know we've been mocking you because it's not like we could have smelled you through the YouTube.
Yeah, I've been like at least 2 days.
Yeah. I saw and the link is still on, so you can still get your butt in here. I will say, I saw this meme that was going around that was like what the objects around us think right now. And it's like one of them was like the shower was like, hello, where is everybody? And then the car was like, did I do something wrong? And the fridge was maybe my favorite. It was like, can you go 15 minutes without opening my door? Because we're all trying to know. John, you do not need sober up time. Trust me. Besides, you're missing out on Daymare's YouTube debut.
Yeah.
So I got Daymare's a day before he had premiered himself on our D&D game tomorrow night on White
JP exclusive.
So I am looking forward to that. So that's going to be I have no idea. It may be entertaining just because none of us are very good at playing D&D.
Hey, don't be offended when I don't watch that tomorrow. I cannot get into the D&D. It's not my jam.
Well, I will just say that before you make a decision on that, realize it's going to be the players are myself, John, Daymares, Comics Misexplained, and who am I forgetting? Big Will.
Big Will, yeah.
Yeah, Big Will. And Alec is the Dungeon Master. And myself, Big Will, and Misexplained had never played before our previous game where we died really rapidly. They were starting a new game. And it's just us being stupid and goofy.
So you just started playing this very recently. Is that...
Yeah.
It's not like a lifelong thing for you?
We started about a little over a month ago. Yeah. And we all died Sunday. So we're starting a new campaign on this Sunday.
That's like starting to smoke cigarettes at the age of 38.
Yeah.
Most people start really young, and it's something that, they, hold with them, their whole life. But you're going to start real. All right, there you go.
I played whenever I was young for a few years.
Yeah.
And that was way back. And then it's been 2 revisions, 3 revisions, however you want to look at it, since then. And then I hadn't played in 20 years now. So
I will say, if anyone didn't watch my video Thursday where we were talking about building D&D characters, you did not see Big Will's current appearance. I hope he hasn't shaved anymore since then because it's amazing. Because he just basically did like a line like right here, and then he shaved, and he just got the massive like Wolverine chops.
Dude, that's the beautiful thing about growing out a really big beard. Like if you decide to like get rid of it, like you can really like have whatever kind of facial hair type you want. You can have the goatee, you can have the Fu Manchu, the giant. I'd always do the big giant chops.
Yeah, that's a big well.
Yeah.
He had the chops basically went to here.
Hell
Like
yeah.
he basically had the anti goatee.
That's respect.
One time I did the chops down to here. Just cut out that section, left the goatee, and the
Oh, and you
connected
just
chops.
shaved the strip between the chops and the goatee? Nice.
Yeah. So it was big, chops that came down to here, and then the goatee.
About 2 years ago, I was for Halloween. I was Superman that let himself go. So like, I like you could see like the S through my shirt, and I'm overweight, but I had to shave the beard. But for like a day before I revealed the costume, I had a really nice porn stash. It looked pretty cool.
You mean like the question is, was it John's quality of porn stash?
There's no such thing as reaching that peak of porn stash. That was, but that was also before I knew John, and I was very proud of myself. And since then I've been educated in what a real porn stash should look like.
Okay, Barrett's saying JD is still awake. Did I miss JD to hop in the chat? I don't see JD in the chat.
Either.
Anyway. Yeah. No, I have done the mustache thing, and so since I have been alive, my father has had a mustache and no other facial hair. And like I shaved it down to a mustache, and it was like, oh my God, no. Like I sent my sister a picture of me with a mustache, and she was like, please shave that off. It's like, no. Oh, he's in the 84 auction. You're still watching the 84 auction. They had some fire books in that auction. I just wasn't buying anything, so that's why we did this.
I was listening. I said I had that little friend get together. I had an earbud in, and I was listening to the 84 auction. And
welcome, Jeff.
Yeah, they definitely had some good books going on over there.
Yeah, first edition is like that man has got. Paul has got some books, man.
He's a good dude too. I mean,
I haven't really interacted with him yet. I need to at some point, like just because. But he is, he has some fire books. Like his every book he showed last night on the hunt was like last book quality almost.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
All right, Seawood, you've been quiet during the facial hair conversation. What you're usually smooth shaved, like.
Yeah, usually like my hair, if it grows out, it gets curly, and that goes for the facial hair too. So if I decide to grow some sort of beard, mustache, it turns into a trash beard like overnight. Like I'll just wake up and be like, "What have I done?" And it's just like one time like I tried to actually grow a little bit because someone's like, "Oh, you don't look too bad with the beard." Like I'll give it 2 days, and then it started to like curl into itself. Some people like dig the curly hair. Like my curly hair doesn't. There's no look to it. It just looks like crap. So usually I just have to like take care of it. I did do the mustache like once in the mirror too. I'm just like I would probably just get arrested. It didn't look good at all. So I just see ya.
There's only been like 2 or 3 days since '95 that I've been without facial hair.
Wow,
nice.
I occasionally actually do shave it, but it's really more about being lazy. It's about facial hair. It's like I don't want to shave every day. Fuck that. Like,
I used to, keep it to a goatee, and then it became the beard, and then.
Well, like usually it's like the goatee, and then like I'll shave this part off, and then I won't mess with it for like 2 weeks. Then I'll shave it off again. And it's like I'm always like transitional between full goatee and beard. So Barrett's is telling us all he's a freak. Oh wait, red streak in his beard. He's not even a gym.
Yeah, if you can't see it, but I've got a lot of red in my beard.
Yeah.
It's just, there'll be one red, then one black, then one white almost.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's a lot. Like, you can't see it on here yet, but like in the mirror, there's a lot of white. There's a lot of gray coming into this already. It's like, it's getting. All right. D-Rock's looking at something.
Here we go.
Oh. Dude, that's go full screen. That is amazing. Please do that from now on as your choice, your standard look.
Hey, I'll be honest with you. This was technically before I got married, and now I have commitments, and this cannot ever happen again.
Oh, come on. Like, yeah, I could see why she wouldn't let that happen again.
Yeah, no, she was. Nah.
That's amazing, sir. Thank you for sharing. Oh my goodness. For some reason, there's still 11 people in here hanging out with us. So
and I apologize to all of them. I'm so sorry.
Whatever. If you're not hanging out, you missed out on. Oh, we just lost one.
Well, see what happens.
Oh, all right. Well, it is midnight in the Midwest. We've been going for an hour. Anybody got anything they want to talk about? Or otherwise, I think we might call this an evening. I was just bored. So, anything you guys want to show before we get off of here? Oh, wait. Okay.
Oh, wow.
That's whenever I trimmed it, had it long and trimmed it down to a goatee.
There you
that
go.
lasted, about an hour, maybe. Till my wife
An
made me
hour, and then it was weird
cut it
again.
off. Oh, and here's another one.
Oh, here we go.
That lasted about an hour.
Oh, whoa.
Oh,
That's like some Seth Rogen shit right there. There you go.
I think that's it.
I can find the mustache picture.
Oh, yeah. Find your mustache, would you?
Hang on. Let me see if I can find it.
It's like I feel bad I have no pictures of myself.
I have no embarrassing, awful pictures of myself. What a failure.
Why don't I just take a picture of this? Oh, God, never mind.
It's going to take me a minute because that's been a while since I did that. Let's see.
Going back, well, I'll fill a gap here then. Going back to the part of the reason why I decided to quit for a little while on buying comics is my credit card or my bank called me and was saying, hey, we stopped this payment because it looks like you've had a lot of charges recently. I was like, oh, yeah, that's legit. Yeah, that's legit. Yeah. I was like, okay, I better stop.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember when I did it. That's the problem. It's like finding it in these, like all these pictures. I think it was in here. Let's see. The JP with a mustache. Where's that?
I'm Googling it. JP with a mustache.
Oh, I don't think I posted it to anyone but my sister. So,
dude, for some reason, every time I type JP, it autocorrects to JO, which stands for jerk off, which I'm not.
hey.
No, I'm not trying to say you're a jerk off. I'm just like
I'm just saying that's what it said.
Like me and JP message a lot on Instagram, and like every time I type JP, I have to like be ready for it to correct it to JO.
All right, hang on. Let me get the better. Let's go with the. All right, here we go. I don't know if that's. Oh God.
Holy hell!
Yeah, I'd be watching my kids around you.
Dude, hey, take that down, man. You're gonna get on a watch list. You're gonna get on a watch list.
You're already on the list.
Oh my God, you're on one of those apps right now, dude.
Parental advisory warning.
Yeah, no, dude. Like, there's gonna be pamphlets handed out in JP's neighborhood tomorrow. That shit's all over the local school whenever that opens back up. Holy hell.
Appreciate that. I appreciate the support there, George.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Oh, God. So those of
Definitely
you
got all
the 8 of you that stayed with us for an hour and 10 minutes got to see that. So congratulations. Oh, goodness. All right. Well, fellas, I think I'm going to call it a night. I want to thank everyone for hanging out. You guys got anything you want to pitch before we get off of here? Not that anybody's watching, but
Just tomorrow night.
Yeah, tomorrow night, watch these guys with the Dungeons and Dragons. It's going to be amazing. You've
I
never
would not
seen
go
any.
that far, but
It'll be fun for us.
we'll have a good time. I have no idea if it'll be worth watching.
Yeah, exactly.
JP was on the list of when he took that picture.
The NSA was like, "Oh, we got another one." You went right into the Matrix at that point.
Oh,
Nice. Chris is still here. Barrett, don't forget to be in the Choose Your Own Adventure chat tomorrow on Cat Earn Figures channel. I know he's going to be there.
Oh, nice.
That'll be fun. Then we got Modern Men on Monday, 10 p.m. Eastern. I think we're reading Once and Future this week.
Oh, cool.
So I haven't read that one yet. I know nothing about it. I know Karen Gillan wrote it, and I like Karen Gillan, so it's probably going to be good.
Yeah, Karen Gillan's pretty solid writer. Consistently good. So, D-Runk, you said you have a video coming tomorrow. You're going to show 4 books beyond the 2 that you just showed tonight.
Yeah, so 6 total. 3 have not ever been seen anywhere like with me holding the book before. Like one of them you've seen on another channel, 2 of them you saw tonight. So there's 3 more that y'all have no idea.
Okay. Tomorrow I'll do my regular Sunday thing at like 7, where I'm going to open this from Superpower Review, because he apparently sent me more than just the sketch cover I asked for. We'll be on White Whale's channel at 8 Central tomorrow night doing D&D. I'm sorry if you watch, because I doubt it's very entertaining, but hey, it'll be entertaining for us. And then Monday, we are doing East of West before you guys. I think we're the hour before. Me, Hialeah, Bear Island, and Comic Books MIC are, and I had never read. Actually, the only one of the 4 of us that had read East of West before this was Hialeah. Me, Bear, and NYC were all new to East of West. And if you have not read East of West, I'll give you a preview. Like, I loved it. So
I've got it on the way.
Yeah.
I went to In Stock Trades and ordered a bunch of trades, one of which was not in stock.
Of course not.
Which threw me for a loop. That you figure it would be. It's in the name.
So that's what I got coming up. Thanks everybody for hanging out. This was completely random Saturday night. I was bored, so I appreciate D-Runk, C. Wood, and Dave Maris for coming on with me and hanging out for a little bit. And we'll catch you guys later.